Hello everyone, myself Rohan Patil. Currently I am pursuing my BE third year in Computer Science and Engineering at RNG Patel Institute of Technology. In this video, I am going to discuss about one of the most important cloud server AWS Cloud Services, which is AWS Virtual Private Cloud. In this video, we will discuss about what is Amazon VPC, VPC and Subnets, how our EC2 instances can access the internet, and what are the types of subnet. Now the question is, what is Amazon VPC? Amazon Virtual Private Cloud is a service that lets you launch AWS resources in a logical isolated virtual network that you define. You have complete control over your virtual networking environment, including selection of your own IP address range, creation of subnets. You can create any number of subnets as you want, and configuration of routing tables and network gateways. You can use both IPv4 and IPv6 for most resources in your VPC. As you know that IPv4 is used for IPv4 is a 32-bit address and IPv6 is a 122-bit address. Both are used for the unique identification of the device within network. So, and what is VPC and subnets? So, Virtual Private Cloud is a virtual network dedicated to your AWS account. It is logically isolated from other virtual networks in the AWS clouds. As you know that you can create any number of virtual private cloud in your AWS account. So, all of them work in a separate isolated environment. Uh, isolated environment. You can specify the IP address range for the VPC. You can add subnets, add gateways, and associate security groups. A subnet is a range of IP addresses in your VPC. You launch AWS resources such as Amazon EC2 instances into your subnets. You can connect a subnet to the internet or other VPCs and your own data centers and route traffic to and from your subnet using routing tables. Now, have a look at this virtual private cloud architecture. Here, what we have one region. In that region, we have one virtual private cloud. That virtual private cloud has three availability zones with three subnets, and each subnet has multiple instances. Now, what that region will do? Region will find out the virtual private cloud with availability zones. Once it finds the availability zone, it assigns the instances into subnet of one of the availability zone. Now we will discuss that how the our instances can access the internet. You control how the instances that you launch into VPC access the resources outside the VPC. A default VPC include the internet gateway, and each default subnet is a public subnet. Have a look here. What if my instance of this subnets wants to communicate over the internet? Then what it will do? It will it will communicate over the internet through this internet gateway. Okay, so that thing, the instance can come, as you know, it is mentioned that these instances can communicate with the internet through the internet gateway. An internet gateway enables you instances to connect to the internet through the Amazon EC2 network edge. Now, what are the types of subnet? There are three types of subnet, which are public subnet, private subnet, and VPN only subnet. Let's understand by this diagram. If I route the traffic of these subnets towards this internet gateway, then this subnet becomes my public subnet. Now, if I doesn't route my traffic of this subnet to the internet gateway, then this subnet is called as my private subnet. Now, VPN only subnet means there will be one VPN network gateway. If I route the traffic of the one of the subnets to the VPN's VPN gateway, then that subnet is called as VPN only subnet. Thank you.